stopped building a life that I need a vacation from. Like, I built a life, or building a life where it's like it's a vacation lifestyle every day. Hey there, this is Lequita Travels. I document how small intentional decisions and career decisions develop the freedom that you want in your life. So I'm out doing my morning walk this morning, and I stopped this morning at my local place because they normally have like this really good fried chicken in the morning that they fry. So I stopped there because being in Thailand, Phuket to be exact, for I don't know, the past 3 weeks or so, I'm kind of getting burned out with Thai food. Like, Thai food is good, don't get me wrong, but it's like where I'm staying at, we have, like, I guess you could say like a brunch every day. So every morning there's like breakfast where you could get like regular omelets, fried eggs, poached eggs, you know, all those different things. But then you also typically have like a Thai dish with rice, some type of pasta. Then they might have like different types of chicken. Like, my best chicken here is like the masaman chicken. Like, oh my God, it's so good. But after having like Thai food so many days, it's like, it's like I need some American food. So hence why sometimes in the morning I'll go over there and pick up some chicken, and I'll let y'all see it in a minute. Like, it looks so good as soon as I find the bench. But yes, I built a life that I don't need a vacation from, and it's kicking off with 4 months with being in Asia, because I know probably in your life you're like, this isn't it. Like, I know years ago I used to always say, like, I don't believe in just like working and paying bills, and that's not living. Like, yes, you know, we have the adult, we have responsibilities, but who's to say what that really looks like? Trying not to put my chicken in the camera as I'm doing this walk, because typically I walk every morning for about, I would say, like an hour, and just to get that cardio in and other things. So this is like a Michelin star restaurant. I haven't actually been here yet, but they say that it's a Michelin star. I have been to some other places where the food is pretty good, and I think the cool thing about somewhere like Thailand, even though they are kind of, I guess, changing their they're changing their demographics and who they want to target. So I would say if you're looking at different places to travel to, and the goal is to stretch your foreign dollar. So I am American. So for me, Thailand was a great first start because it's roughly, I don't know, for each American dollar, it's about 30 Thai dollars roughly. So it allows me to really stretch the American dollar. So that's one of the first steps. Well, not the first step, there's other things that had happened before that. But when it came to like picking a place and creating a lifestyle where I don't need a vacation from, like, oh my God, look at this. I don't know if I can walk over here or not. But it is gorgeous. Look at this view. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, that's the pier over there. I normally walk from my place to the pier in the mornings. And it's just, oh my God, so gorgeous. And this is one of the many like outdoor restaurants that they have here that's right on the waterfront. So it encompasses a variety of things. One, it's a mindset. You have to be okay with letting go of stuff. And when I say letting go of stuff, you have to decide what your stuff is. Is your stuff more so mindset related stuff, fear? Is it physical stuff? Like, I had a lot of physical stuff from being in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house to transitioning to a studio, to transitioning to like 2 full-size checked luggages and a carry-on in the backpack. Is it stuff like people, like what is that thing for you? And because there's a sacrifice, right? There's a sacrifice that comes along with, creating this lifestyle where you don't have to have a vacation from. A lot of people will be like, oh, you're going on vacation for 4 months. And it's like, yeah, no, not really trying to go on like vacation for 4 months. The plan is for this to be like building a lifestyle in these 4 months that I could just continue to have. These Starbucks over there, they gotta get their, gotta get their coins. But that's what it's about, creating a lifestyle you don't need a vacation from. And this is the Y sign. And yeah, so I guess I would say to you, what would be me trying to do this walk and this video? It's not hitting as I thought it would, because clearly I be getting distracted as I'm walking. But anyway, in theory, it was a cute idea, because a lot of times I'm back at the resort when I do the recordings with you all, or I'm stationary, so it's kind of like one short path versus I'm literally walking the streets of Rawai Beach in Phuket, Thailand, and trying to do this video. So you have to excuse me, like, well, you don't have to, but anyways, I'm all over the place because walking my morning walk and then trying to like stay focused on the topic is not as easy as I thought. But yeah, McDonald's is here. I'm not saying that you should go to it. I'm just saying that they're here. Burger King is also here. And it is really hot. I am a Floridian. But yeah, even with me being from Florida, it's like hot. So right now I'm just kind of walking, just show you the scenery as I'm walking. Maybe that'll be easier for you to stay focused. So I would say to you, if you are at a point in your life, you're like, you know what, I've worked hard, I feel like I've done all the things that I'm supposed to do in my life, and I'm still not living a life that I foresee for myself, and I'm ready for a change, I would say start with figuring out, what does a life look like for you that you don't need a vacation from? And for me, I love coastal areas. So this is my first stop, Rawai Beach in Phuket, Thailand. But for me, so when I use ChatGPT, so when I do my searches, I'm always searching for coastal areas, accessible luxury, walkable communities. I think those are the keys. So coastal, I need to have the water in my life. Walkable, so like this is a walkable area. Like within, I don't know, within a 5-minute walking places. You have like gas stations, you have restaurants. There's even like a Phuket Smart Bus if I want to take the Smart Bus. So, which I've taken it a few times. But really, if I just don't want to do anything and I just want to walk out of my place within 5 minutes, I could be at a grocery store, a 7-Eleven, and other places. So that's what I mean by walkable, not necessarily needing to catch a Grab, which is AKA live here, or a motorbike. And I haven't been daring enough to like ride the motorbikes. So yeah, that's a whole nother story. But I would say to you, what would that life look like for you? So I like waking up the coastal areas, being able to just go walk. And for you in your world, it could look different. So I would start with getting clarity around, what type of environments do you personally like? You personally like being, like what does that really like look like for you? Maybe you're more the person who would pick like a a Badcock because you want to be outside and in the mix of everything with tons of activities and fancy brunch spots every day. Then you might pick a Badcock, or you might pick somewhere a totally different continent. I chose Asia because in Asia there a lot of places are very digital nomad friendly, so they're accustomed to having foreigners come visit. They're used to us, so there is some infrastructure. And even though I don't fully understand the Thai language or know the Thai language, navigate pretty well, get all the basic things done with no issues. Also, there's like exchange places everywhere, so like exchange your money, your American dollars or whatever foreign currency you use to the actual Thai dollar. So I mainly use cash here. I don't really use any credit cards. And even like the place where I bought chicken at this morning, they'll like type in their calculator how much the item is. So even though I might not speak their language, they don't speak my language, they're like, hey, it's 80 Thai dollars for your 4 pieces of chicken that you bought, which is roughly $2 and something in US dollars, roughly. So it definitely can work. I would say one downside to being in somewhere like, I'm gonna get back on the sidewalk now, because sometimes you have stray dogs. Other times you have people, not a lot, you have a few foreigners. Most foreigners keep their dogs on leashes here, but you have some foreigners who just let their dogs just do their thing. But then you also just have like street dogs, where they just, live out here on the streets. So, but I haven't had any issues with any street dogs, or I guess you would say, as people call it in the States, like stray dogs or anything. But I think the biggest part, if I had to wrap this all up in summary, the biggest part is just knowing what type of lifestyle that you want to have, that you feel like you don't need to have a vacation from, or it feels like this is just what I wake up and I do. Like for me, I wake up, I walk, then from that I get dressed. At least at this point I go to breakfast because I'm staying at a resort for like a month here in Thailand. Then from that I decide what I'm going to do. Am I going to go to the beach? Am I going to work? Am I going to take a nap? And then from here, that's how it kind of goes. Now I will get better with being more, I guess, scheduled with my work activities, because I need to really buckle down when it comes down to those things. It's not really about feelings. It's about, hey, Kitty, you need to work every day. But I knew I had a budget for these 4 months to just be able to just like, live, enjoy, experience. So I haven't felt really pressed. But as I'm getting closer to my time in Thailand, ending my time in Thailand, headed to Vietnam, I'll definitely be buckling down with, I guess, getting more consistent with the ways in which I work, since I am an entrepreneur. But anywho, this is Lequita Travels. And, figure out, get clarity on what a lifestyle will look like for you that you don't need a vacation from. All right, have an amazing day.